Welcome. Here we are. Welcome to our families, our staff, our friends, our honored guests, and most importantly, our extraordinary graduates. It is with immense pride and heartfelt joy that I stand before you today as the head of school of Access Academy. A school whose very name reflects our core beliefs. Assuming competence can ensure student success. Today, we are gathered not only to celebrate the accomplishments of 5 exceptional young people, but to honor a moment, a movement, one that dares to challenge outdated perceptions, dismantle harmful assumptions, and replace them with hope, innovation, and unwavering belief in the potential of every student. Our graduates this year are twice exceptional non-speaking students, brilliant minds whose voices may not always come in the form that we expect, but whose ideas, creativity, intelligence, and persistence echo louder than words. Each of them has earned something no one can ever take away, an accredited high school diploma that represents not only the academic achievement, but extraordinary courage, resilience, and determination. When these students first joined us, the world may have looked at them and seen limitations. But here at Access Academy, we don't focus on what can't be done, we focus on what can. We believe that communication is a human right, that movement differences don't equal intellectual deficits, and that no one should be judged by their ability to speak aloud. Although a commitment to neuro-affirming education, and through that, we expose our students to rigorous grade level academics. We create space for them to develop motor control and self-regulation, and we provide them with meaningful communication options, whether through spelling or typing or other multimodal communication, and give them the time and dignity to express themselves fully. And most importantly, we presume their competence every step of the way. Our philosophy may be simple, but it is radical. Presume competence, provide access, expect greatness. These 5 graduates have proven that when we build educational systems around the needs of autistic students, rather than trying to fit them into systems that were never designed for them, we unlock incredible potential. They have written research papers, engaged in literary analysis, solved complex math problems, debated ethical dilemmas, and explored the world through science and history. They've also formed deep, authentic relationships and contributed to their community in meaningful ways. Their success is not just a personal victory. It is proof that innovation in education is not only possible, it is necessary. I want to thank our dedicated staff and CRPs, our communication regulation partners, and those that serve the students, whose dedication, training, and unwavering belief in our students has made this moment possible. I also want to thank the families, the parents, the siblings, and caregivers who have partnered with us, learned alongside us, and modeled the love and advocacy that fuels lasting change. To our graduates, you are leaders. You are thinkers. You are innovators. You have not only earned your diplomas today, you have changed minds. You have expanded what the world believes is possible for non-speaking students. As you step forward into your next chapter, whether that be college, creative work, advocacy, or meaningful employment, know that you carry with you more than just a piece of paper. You carry the proof that a better educational model exists. You carry the strength of your own story, and you carry our deepest respect and admiration. Congratulations, Alexander, William, Noel, Joshua, and Thomas. Your voices have always mattered. Today, the world gets to hear them more clearly than ever. Thank you. Now we will introduce our graduates. Alexander Balestri.
Most importantly, I must thank my parents. Their exceptional love and support is unmatched. I am grateful for all of those that have supported me throughout my educational path. I also hold gratitude to those that said I could not graduate, which fueled my determination. My parents' hard work has gotten me the tools I have needed to succeed. My grandmother and grandfather played an important role. I know my papa would be boasting with pride and joy. Christy is my saving grace. We call ourselves Team Alexander, and we have made one grand team. Beating stereotypes has led me to think that I could attend college. Before I had a means of reliable communication, I could not express my goals or my intelligence. When I began using spelling to communicate 3 years ago, many doors to opportunities opened for me. I was able to receive an accredited high school diploma. Thank you, Optimal Access. Once I received my high school diploma, I became more confident that I could get my college degree. At this point, I felt like the sky was the limit. I hope to break barriers in the stereotypes of people with autism and neurosensory motor difficulties. I plan on studying neuroscience. Specifically, I plan to earn my associate's degree at Florida Southwestern State College in Naples, Florida, and then transfer to a university. I have not yet formed my career goals, as this idea is still very new to me. I look forward to inspiring other non-speakers or minimal speakers like me. I challenge you all to break barriers with me.
Thank you, Alexander. Next, we have William Del Rosario. William, you can come on up here.
Good afternoon, my dear family, friends, fellow graduates, Access Academy staff and supporters. This day, my high school graduation, has been a long time coming. It takes a village, and truly I have the best people in mind. Each of you have been a part of what it has taken me to be here speaking today, and I thank you. Today doesn't meet everyone the same. There were many yesterdays with lessons that were not always easy before becoming a student at Access Academy. For so long my teachers, and maybe even the world, believed I belonged in a class answering the most basic questions that meant very little. I don't remember much about when I was first diagnosed with autism at age 3, but I do know that I experienced life in a different way, especially with sensory motor and communication. Early therapy was focused on what was different and trying to help teach me the skills I might need as a person with autism. Always by my side, my mom and dad set the expectation that I would have the support I would need. I changed schools and programs often in my elementary years. While most of the classrooms and communication methods didn't work for me, the lessons we learned from them did. My parents bought me my very first iPad in 2010. It forever changed my life. I guess you could say, the iPad and I grew up together. We know it is not just about the tool, but what you learn to do with it that makes a difference. I had an amazing home team that believed in me and helped me begin to write and type. Asha and the CSH team, you will always have my heart. I also had an incredible physical therapist, Ms. Joellen. Thank you for staying by my side and helping me understand my apraxia and dyspraxia. My speech pathologists, Leanne and Darlene, you both help my words and writing come alive. To the teachers, aides, and specialists who have helped me through the years, if I've spelled with you, know that your expert insight and support were carrying wars on my disconnected body that helped me organize my communication. Eager to learn, I determined on draping my dreams with the magic of 26 letters. In 6th grade, I left the public school system to a new school where I could practice my communication. In 2019, My school and home teams came together, putting all the moving gears into place to help me with my goal of earning my high school diploma. It was a good plan and a work in progress. In 2020, that plan came to a screeching halt when the world shut down for the pandemic. I aged out of the school system before I could return. All was not lost, and we began working on a new plan. My mom became my full-time communication partner. I was at somewhat of an advantage being a multimodal communicator familiar with Zoom. We traveled the world from the corner of our living room during those years, taking writing, music and performing arts classes, and staying connected with friends on Zoom. It's funny, I think there was more equity during those days than I'd ever experienced previously as we welcomed the rest of the world into learning more about assistive technology. Giving presentations with opportunities to present virtually opened up. The Mod Squad, as my dear friends, Bella, Otto and I are called, presented for the first time together. One of the biggest lessons from the pandemic was that learning is also multimodal, and virtual learning works for me. I enrolled in Access Academy in 2022 and began my high school education a little later than most. Casey, Eric, Fatima, and the entire staff, thank you for your vision, guidance, and support that has brought me here today. Mom, I couldn't have done it without you. And Dad, you stepped out of your comfort zone learning to spell with me too. Tomorrow, I will officially step into my future as a high school graduate. I am, and will always be, a lifelong learner. I know that college will be in my future, however that may look, and am exploring my options. I plan to continue with my communication and disability rights advocacy as well as public speaking. My bestie, Bella, and I will launch our micro-enterprise, our Soul Collective, soon. Together, we'll share our message. The sun shines for everyone. Of course, I plan to continue to enjoy spending time with family and friends, traveling, and most importantly, living a purposeful life. As we congratulate the class of 2025, my call to action for you is to do your little bit of good each day. We are the difference, not the different. I'll close with this reflection I wrote titled, When the Day Comes. When the day comes, we ask ourselves, was this the bearing of a cross, or a gift to open and enjoy? The hours will pass. Are they days of good everyone will remember you for, or time passed with your heart closed? Maybe there was no sand to form the castle you wanted. You built a new dream. There was work to do and gears to turn. Your work has value, we all do. Wake. Can you say what you have done is written on hearts? The day has come, ask yourself. Thank you, I love you all.
All right, thank you, William. Next up, we have Noel Dukes.
I missed my opportunity for an education in high school. Now I'm going to fight for my best opportunity for life. Will you invest in my future by leading more conversations centered around the lived experiences of me and my non-speaking friends who have been literally silenced for too long? Watch what we can do. No limits with access. I know my mom helped me. Ms. Casey and Mr. Eric at Optimal Access fight for us on a daily basis to be heard and not ignored. Our voices are real and we deserve to be heard. This has been a long time coming. I have yearned for education for years and I deserve one too. Now, I finally am receiving my diploma and can continue to further my education with college. I am blessed daily by everyone who has believed in and supported me over the years. Thank you. Never take a good education for granted.
All right, thank you, Noel. Next up, Joshua Griner.
Dear friends and family, how terrific it feels to be graduating. I really dreamed I'd get an education. This is another dream come true. I also dreamed of talking pretty much my whole life. I think God truly answers our prayers. I hope to publish a book about how poetry helps depression. Truly, it has helped mine. I'm going to continue writing poetry for the rest of my life. I hope to inspire others who struggle with depression to write also. I've been grateful for the opportunity to express my thoughts in this way. I hope to inspire you to open your heart. You really can make a difference. I am really grateful for this school for believing in me. These are two poems I wrote, one about how poetry has helped me heal, and the other about finding my voice through spelling. I hope my words help you understand what it means to hope, to hurt, and to rise. Poetry Heals Depression by Joshua Griner. I think that poetry opens up ways of working in the brain. It treats it to using images in desperation of living. Poetry is joining thinking and feeling and seeing. Is treated by wandering over words. In my head opening hurts. Hurting hurts in my past. Healing my hopes for the future. Poetry opens the perspective of feeling hope. It really is pure intense. Healing for my soul. Pointing for Justice by Joshua Griner. Tipping into memories. Past it is painful. I'm not the same. Powerless child. I have a voice now. I think I'm important. Opening hearts is going to change the world. I'm someone who was in so much pain, but now feel my life exceeds my greatest hopes. Up to now I didn't have any dreams. Now I have mountains. Thought I'd hurt. Forever. Mean faces only. No relief. Resurrected with this life. The sweet letterboard. I point for justice. For all non-speakers.
Thank you, Joshua. Next up, Thomas Williams.
The journey to high school has been long and hard. I felt sad and frustrated during all my earlier school years. I went from being totally nonverbal to saying anything I want all the time. I have a real education now. My future goals are to go to college and study history. I love learning about interesting things that happened in the past. The other goals I have are to make friends and to travel to other countries. My advice for non-speakers and family of non-speakers is never give up on what you want. You can achieve anything. Thank you.
All right, we are going to do our presentation of diplomas. So, yeah. She's in a minute here. Okay, presentation of diplomas. So we're going to turn this over to Caitlin. And you're going to call their names, right? And then I'm going to meet you guys right over there and you'll come over and get your diploma and then walk down the aisle and over to these seats in front. Okay, and if you're online, just hang loose. And when your name is called, there's someone ready to hand you your diploma. And we will try to pin that on the screen as well. Okay, here we go.
Alexander Balestri.
Well, come on, time to get up. Aim up.
William Del Rosario. Noel Dukes. Joshua Griner. Thomas Williams.
I have the incredible pleasure of being able to meet with each of these fine folks every week, sometimes numerous times a week. I've gotten to know them. They've had an amazing impact on my life as a result of that. And I am a better and blessed man because I know these individuals. So I want to share a couple thoughts. I want to share another one of Josh's poems. And this one in particular really kind of hit me the other day when he shared it with me. I said, man, I know you're already sharing poems, but I have to share this. So I want to share this here. Pride is here. I'm becoming everything I dreamed of. Huge milestone to accomplish. I tipped the iceberg. Tough to get here. I'm looking back at the journey. I feel intense pride. Pride too good to hope for. Pride is triumphantly in my bones. Time, you freed me. Time healed my deep fears. Time is like wishing the world is your friend. I had dreams, kind of magical dreams. Really? Found them all. I just had to wait. How truly grateful I feel. I'm diligently grateful. One quote that also hit me that one of our graduates here actually put on his whiteboard and saw each day is the quote, I may not know how, but there is a way to look at this without fear or judgment. And these 5 gentlemen, I think, live that out. That despite how you may not know what is going to come next, that you move forward and you strive to do it without fear and judgment, whatever that may look like. I looked forward to seeing these fine folks every week. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that you probably would all understand very easily that I love my job. And one reason why I love my job is because of the people that I get to see and spend time with. These people make it so that I love my job. And they are the reason why we all are here. They are the reason why we keep showing up and we keep trying and we keep working. I love this picture. It's of Noel. Noel was at our pilot project. This is 10 years ago, the summer that we decided to try out our school to see if it could happen, if it could actually succeed. And now look at this gentleman. So, some amazing memories that we've had. Amazing people, amazing smiles, amazing opportunities to heal, amazing opportunities to learn. And I'm going both ways here. Just like co-regulation is co-regulation, this is co-healing, this is co-learning. All of us are learning this all with each other and healing from it all. So, in the tradition of the optimal axis absurdity, we always give each other awards. If you've ever been to any of our in-person events, we tend to give out awards, a little titles. I don't really have anything to hand you other than the title itself. But To Tom, I give you the I'm Up for the Challenge Award. Since I've known Tom, he's always just like, yeah, I'll take care of it. Yeah, let's just do it. Yeah, oh, you got, yeah, I'll do it. Oh, you want me to do this hard thing that I've never tried before? Yeah, okay, I'll try. Just laid back, unflappable, and up for the challenge. So, Tommy, I give you the I'm Up for the Challenge Award. To my man, Noel, I give you the I'll Be That Leader Award. Remind you all that the reason why we did the Innovation Pilot Project was because of Noel's leadership. He's the guy who said, oh, I think you should do this. Oh, wow, okay, and we'll do it. Whether that be advocacy at local government, at state government, probably national government soon. This guy is always, oh yeah, I'll take care of that. Oh, we need to make it so that local law enforcement need to see and get to know me and oh yeah, I'll do that. Oh, 6 a.m. donut time. Yeah, I'm up. I'll do it. He's that leader. He's that guy. So to Noel, I'll be that leader award. To my friend Joshua, I give you the I Am an Example for Others award. And this guy, I feel like a little emotional here. Joshua is just an incredible man. He has shared so passionately the challenges that he has dealt with. But when I say that we not only co-regulate and co-learn, that we co-heal, he is an incredible example for me to say, these are the challenges, but I am going to take the initiative to heal from this. And I'm going to change my perspective, and I'm going to integrate things that I need to make myself more whole. It is an incredible, incredible thing to watch these gentlemen, and this man in particular, teach me and teach us these lessons. This kind of example is what makes the world better. And I consider it a miracle when I see these things. So I'm incredibly grateful for the example that Joshua and these others are. So to Joshua, I give you the I Am an Example for Others award. To William, I give you the World Needs Me award. Because this guy, well, you saw his presentation. You saw how prolific and impactful he is on the world. And it floors me when I get to see the opportunity, when opportunities are there, the initiative that these amazing folks will take to do something impactful and meaningful in the world. And like, I'll meet with William one day and be like, hey man, how was your weekend? Oh, I just gave a lecture at the University of South San Diego. What? Are you kidding me? Yeah, this was just, just like, it was a whole weekend. I just give it, oh my gosh, jeez. Oh yeah, and then next week I'll be going to the Capitol and I'm gonna, I'm just the guy that you see once a week, but it's incredible. So, and this is true. This is true. This is not only true for you, William, that the world needs you, because that is the absolute truth. As you can see from the impact that yesterday, and the world does need you. It's so obvious. But for anyone that is different, anyone that feels different, anyone that may feel like an other, anyone that may see someone that looks or may seem like an other, the world needs you. And it's not just an option, right? It's a need. We all need that. And so, William, I give you the World Needs Me award. To Alexander, I give you the I Push Through and Fly award. This guy is incredible because he will just, much like Tommy, will just say, yeah, there's nothing that is going to hold me back, including my body. Even my body will not hold me back. And he just gets up and he says, let's do this. And his team is amazing because his team knows that he's like this and they hold him to that. And he holds them to that standard too. And it's amazing to see Alexander as a leader to be able to say in that co-regulation that we talk about, this is what I need and I need you to do it. And I expect you to support me in this. Oh, okay. What do you want to do next? I want to go to college. Okay, what's your process? Okay, well, I'm going to show up on Wednesday. Oh, okay, great. Or was it Tuesday or something like that, right, Alexander? And then on Thursday, you're enrolled. There's just no holding back. So he pushes through, and when he does, he flies. So Alexander, I give you the I Push Through and Fly award. All right, I want to end with a poem that I wrote that I was looking through my writings and I thought, I think this is the one that I want to share. Now, if anyone is not familiar with the story of Sisyphus, it's a Greek myth of a man who is tasked with pushing a boulder up a hill for all eternity. And when the boulder gets to the top of the hill, it rolls back down. Then he has to go roll it back up and it rolls back down. Rolls back up, so on and so forth. My preface here is that we're all Sisyphus. We are all Sisyphus. Also in there is Eurydice and Orpheus. Eurydice is someone that Orpheus is going down into hell to save. All right, so they're brought up. So there's a little background. A mountain bursts upon each life, which all must climb and step. A boulder, heavy, crenulated, sits beside our feet. Condemned to roll the boulder up, condemned to watch it fall, we weep and gnash this endless game of trying yet again. Like Sisyphus, we find our lives downtrodden and harangued, our bodies so ill fit for what our souls are tasked to burden. The lack of meaning found in bearing boulders up a hill to only see the fruit of labor tumbled to the base. But what if burdens, meaningless or not, had greater purpose to stretch the limbs of that otherwise would stiffen, stale, and rot? Did Sisyphus, when boulder gone, sit calmly on the mount and rest upon the sun's embrace and lay on trodden rock? Did he hold the dust between his fingers, sifted through and seen? Did he revel at the clouds above and breeze that cooled his brow? Did he marvel at the jags and jabs his boulder held in features? Each point, each valley showing to him stories bold and free. When Orpheus went down to hell to free Eurydice, he played his lyre for Sisyphus, who rested on his rock. The curse was broken in this moment. Sisyphus heard music. He sat upon his rock, redeemed, though brief the moment be. Where does the soul find freedom then, if minds like his could fly? Where can a soul find purpose then, if Sisyphus could smile? Push forth, then, fellow Sisyphus, push forth and up the mountain. Push hard, push soft, rest here and there, and tally wits and worries. For as our boulders roll away and beckon us to trod again, invited we are thus to stall, to look up, stop, and settle. You gentlemen have pushed the boulder up. You are at the top of the mountain. You have achieved an incredible feat. It has probably felt at numerous times like pushing a boulder up a hill to get to this point, but you've done it. You've done it. You've done it. You've done it. Now remember that tomorrow is another hill. There's another boulder. You will do this again, You can do this again. You will do it again. You are men and individuals of strength, of power, and of ability. Climb the next mountain, push and push until you reach the top again. Thank you all.
All right, it's my wonderful pleasure and privilege to introduce you to Bella. I know you've met her this week, but Bella is our graduate of Access Academy, and she's come back to share a few words with our new graduates and with our audience today. So I look forward to hearing from her.
Hello, family and friends. I'm Isabella Santoyo, a 2023 graduate of Access Academy. I'm honored today to take part in this momentous occasion to witness Optimal Access Academy's 2025 graduation ceremony. What a proud and wonderful day for all the graduates. I know firsthand how important it is to achieve this milestone, one that is everyone's right to claim. My sincerest congratulations to each of you. Just like you, I found a welcoming and supportive home in Optimal Access Academy. When many doors closed, Optimal Access opened theirs in a way I had never experienced. Casey and her team believed in me, and as we all see, they believed in you too. As a 2023 graduate, I say, you did it. And you will continue to push through whatever comes your way. You are empowered with your voice and knowledge, and no one can stop your trajectory. The MOD in Mod Squad stands for manifesting our destiny. That is your new calling. We are a part of a new community to pave the way for many to follow. I'm hopeful for your future. Make it meaningful and live loudly. Congratulations once again to all the graduates. You've earned this moment. And now it's time for the turning of the tassel.
Graduates online, flip your tassels as well. All right, guys, thank you for bearing with us. We're almost done. But now it's kind of your turn to listen a little bit closer, okay? Today isn't just a graduation. It's a celebration of transformation. Transformation of students, and transformation of systems, and transformation of ourselves. Because when we rethink autism, we don't just change the way we educate, we change lives. To our graduates, you are proof that transformation is possible. For too long, non-speaking and neurodivergent individuals have been underestimated, trapped in systems that measure behavior but fail to hear your voice. But you broke through. You spelled your truth. You showed the world that communication is not limited to speech, and today we celebrate the power of perseverance. To the families, educators, and advocates, we cannot stop here. Old systems still exist. They still label, they still limit, and they still silence. We must build new ones, ones that presume competence, ones that offer communication access, ones that honor regulation and relationship as foundations for learning. Access Academy is one example, but it must not be the only one. To those of us doing this work, we're called to be transformed too. I had to unlearn what I thought I knew. I had to stop trying to fix behavior and start listening for intention. My students became my teachers. Their courage became my compass. Graduates, your voices are already echoing. Your breakthroughs are shifting how others see what's possible. Every family member, every teacher, every therapist watching today, you have a choice to return to what's familiar or to build a new way forward. Let today be more than a celebration. Let it be a commitment to transform our schools, to transform our systems, to transform our thinking. Transformation is not optional, it is essential. And it begins with us. So graduates, you are the bridge between what was and what will be. Together, let's keep building, let's keep believing, and let's keep transforming until every voice is heard, every student is seen, and every human is honored. Congratulations, and the future is yours.
All right. Wow, what a day. Thank you so much for being here and helping us celebrate and helping us be a part of this. We're going to close out our ceremony with some words written by Joshua Burkhaw, our initial founding student of Access Academy. And he's on his way to join us on the stage. He's been struggling with some seizure activity and things, but in true Access Academy fashion, here he comes. And is that different or not? Okay. All right, preach. Here we go. Oh, sure.
These are Josh's words. God, knowledge, wisdom, bless these graduates. What a joy to honor these 5 graduates. They have overcome so many barriers to show their intelligence. Shield them from harm. Safely guide them toward your plan. Free them from oppression. In God's holy name, amen.